to the boys my fathers once were. It has taken me too long to realize neither of you were capable of being who I needed you to be. I wanted you to be seed planters or lanterns for my dark, not realizing you were still digging through the dirt, trying to find what had been buried years ago, still looking for a flame to spark your own hearts. I spent years wondering why you never knew how to hold me, or to behold me, or to tell me who I was when I could not see, could not hear for myself. It has only now occurred before you were my fathers. You were sons looking for one. I'm sorry. Not in the way that excuses every day you didn't show up, but in a way that recognizes it is hard to build me when no one was ever your cornerstone. Impossible to share the secrets of a rite of passage when what was recited over you was less about your coming of age and more of a crushing of your beauty and denial of grace. I have never known the language of grace from you, but who taught you to speak? And what stories were told to embolden you to walk out your dreams on golden streets? Was your trust in a good God shaped by wounded men? Did you stand up for things you believed in, only to be let down by those very same things again and again? And once sat down, did anybody show you how to get back up? Not just because that is what men do, but because someone didn't want you to lock eyes with your setbacks and forward all of your potential to an address you believed you could never call home. Or maybe because people were saying amen for you. I want to know who failed you before failure fathered another generation. I wonder who lost patience with the journey your little self needed to go on and made you their second chance at life, creating a strife I would inherit. Did anybody ever sing you songs? Teach you to create like your God creates? Take you by the hand and walk with you next to a pond and decorate your imagination with possibility by telling you that your life is hard, but you are strong? Do your fathers know your favorite color? If I asked them, could they tell me the first dream you buried or the last time you rejected them for your mother? Were your hobbies things you loved or things that saved you? Was football and basketball in church the only time you got the thumbs up, while everywhere else your reflexes were trained to expect hands that were rough, voices that were even rougher? Were you told one day you would have a son and to be different and better than the ones before you, lest that son become the same as the little boys they had undone? Did anybody ever give you that look that I have never known? The one that says, I'm proud of you, even if you haven't the faintest idea of what it meant to become someone worth being proud of. Did you know that you were loved? Not because you could touch things and turn them into gold, but that by your existence, the world was made novel again, and that you are and would be a spectacular read, whether or not you filled any roles. To the boys my fathers were, I wish I knew you, that I could hear every groan that must have echoed into the deepest reaches of space, coupled with an eternally tear-stained face. I wish I could be a man for you, the way sons were never meant to be. I would teach you the language of grace, stand between you and every evil thing that convinced you to hide your face. I would hold you at night until all your demons went away and dreams had space to crowd your mind with beautiful colors and big plans to which you could escape. I would pray for you, as I do now, that the perfect Father would redeem every damaged thing inside you and stand in the fire beside you. I would tell you that being wounded is not the same thing as being unworthy, and that nothing that I have endured at your hands is unforgiven, even though I am still hurting. To the boys my fathers were, you probably swore with all your little boy conviction that you would be different, that your longing to belong would not become one of my companions, that you would save me from the tyranny of cyclical negligence and despondency that envelops generations and second guesses the first time you held my hand and looked into my eyes. And that look must have been the wounds that travel unbeknownst to the matriarchs of our families and embed themselves in the car rides, the lonely nights, the growling and grumbling, and the unwillingness to compromise. See, all people everywhere have an inheritance of some sort. I think we inherited each other. And maybe you gave to me what you knew to give. Maybe you passed on to me the balm that would actually soothe all of the other wicked gifts. Maybe I shouldn't have expected a home from someone who lived in a shelter. Maybe it was unfair to expect superhero behavior from boys who were only ever told of their wickedness. Maybe what you have given me is not what I thought it was. It has seemingly been eclipsed by the cost of the places you brought it from. But if you were unaware, you are square with me. My anger faded away years ago, but grief appears to be the debt that still has years to go. Will it bankrupt me? Like dry bones, only God knows. To the boys my fathers were. I wanted blueprints, but I only have bricks. You spoke love with broken grammar in a language only you could understand. And so where you felt like affection was loud, I only remember static. But don't give up on trying to keep your promise. Maybe you broke it accidentally, like little boys do. Or maybe no one gave you a premise sturdy enough to stand it on top of. I am fully persuaded, though, as I sit and look on, trying is what makes fathers out of you. Amen.